Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm doing a video you actually asked for. Today, I'm going to be reviewing, you guys already know by the title, but I'm going to be reviewing Whitney Simmons' new workout app called Alive. You can download the Alive app from the App Store. The yearly subscription is $159.99. I did the monthly subscription, which is $14.99 a month, so you get a little bit of a discount. I think it's like a month free if you do the yearly. She is giving a 7-day trial for those people who do want to try the app. I'm unsure if you have to pay after the 7-day free trial, because when I signed into my Alive app to get the 7-day trial, I had to choose either the monthly or the yearly option, and I opted for the monthly option. So I'm unsure if she'll charge you for the full month even after the 7-day trial. So just keep that in mind. I want to start off this video by saying I actually really do like Whitney Simmons. Not that I'm gonna go ham and hate on her app at all, but I just want to say I really like her content. I love her Instagram. I think that she's really positive. She talks about her psoriasis and stuff like that, which you don't have to share your story and your journey and stuff like that online, but it definitely helps people, I think, to be vulnerable. As you guys know, for me, that's what I like to do. And so I think that that's really cool that she is such a positive force in the fitness world. And so I really congratulate her on creating this app. I can't imagine how much time and energy was put into creating this app. So I think that that's really cool. It's cool to see women succeeding in general. So congratulations to Whitney Simmons for creating this app. I think that it's beautiful, and I'll tell you all about it. So the things that I like about the Alive app there's quite a few things that I like about it. First off, I think that the interface, so how you use the app, I think that it's very user-friendly. I think that it's gorgeous. The colors that she chose, the fonts that she chose, all of the kind of creative aspect of the app is really aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. So I really like that about this app. Other apps, should I call out other apps? Yeah, okay, I will. Things like MyFitnessPal and stuff like that, I really find it ugly to look at. I think that the white and the blue by itself, it's not aesthetically pleasing to me. I'm not ooh, I get to open my MyFitnessPal. Fuck out of here with that shit. I'll do a sponsorship with you, MyFitnessPal, but I don't like your color scheme. So I really like that Whitney chose different kind of muted tones of, I'm going so in depth about this, but muted tones of yellow, blue, purple. She really made it aesthetically pleasing. You can tell that she had a target audience, and I think that she nailed that one really well. The other thing that I like is that she launched immediately with an 8-week and a 10-week program. I think that this was really smart from a business standpoint, because she launched her app, and then I can't remember, I think it might have been on the Friday she launched it. And then on the Monday, she started doing the 8-week program with everybody. So currently she's doing that program alongside her subscribers or the people who have her app. And I think that that's really cool. Just from a business standpoint, I don't know if that was her plan, but it was smart if it was, because then people want to start the 8-week program, which immediately they're going to sign up for either the year or the monthly subscription, and they're going to hang on for a couple months. So I think that that was really smart. And also, I find that programs are easy to stick to if you have a community to follow them with. I like accountability partners. You guys are my accountability partners every day on Instagram that I do go to the gym. I post about it on my stories. Not really often on my feed, but on my stories all the time. I do sweat selfies. And as much as you guys have given me feedback that it motivates you to go to the gym, it honestly motivates me as well, because I'm okay, I have to sweat so that I can get the sweat selfie so that I can motivate you guys. And so accountability is really important to me in my workouts. So I think that the 8-week and the 10-week program are good because you can follow the journey. What I will say about that is the app doesn't seem, and I'm not the best with technology, but the app doesn't seem to have a community side to it. I think that it would be really cool if you could add a friend on the app and you guys could see if you were doing your workouts. So much like on the Apple Watch, how you can connect to another person's Apple Watch, say Sam and I were connected, I could see what her move goal and her workout goal and her standing goal, if she was hitting those rings or whatever, if the rings were filling up. I think that it would be cool if Whitney could introduce something like that on this app. I'm sure that that takes so much more coding and so much more money and work, but I think that that would be really beneficial, because working out with your friends, in my opinion, obviously this is my video, it's my opinion, is a lot more beneficial than just working out on your own, because again, you have that accountability aspect and it kind of makes it more fun. I like to turn my workouts into a game, so I'm always trying to run a mile faster or run a mile longer or climb more stairs in less time. The game of having a partner to do it with is really important to me. So I think that that aspect would be really cool. And if you felt comfortable, you could share your stats as well. So you could share your progress pics, you could share your weight if you felt comfortable. I don't know that I would necessarily take advantage of that because I don't really believe in looking at weight anymore. But the progress pics I think are cool too, as long as you're doing it in a healthy way. Anyway, I just think that having a more community-based aspect, because right now the app it's just you. You're the only one on that app on your phone. You can't connect with anyone else, I'm pretty sure, as far as I've researched. And I think that that's kind of just, I don't know. I think that we're in the age where sharing your progress is a thing. The other thing that I noticed right away, I thought that there were only a few workouts because when I looked on the page, it just looked like there were 5 exercises for abs, 5 exercises for HIIT, 5 exercises for live. But when I went into it and I actually realized, oh, these are 5 full workouts. So in the abs, there's one that's 18 minutes, 14 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, and 10 minutes. So those are 5 full workouts. So that's your full week of the gym with different workouts. Does that make sense? I think that that's really cool because at first I was like, this is bullshit. You did one ab workout, one leg workout, but then I realized there were 5 in each category. And I think that that's really cool as well because then you can kind of plan your week because I feel like most people work out, well, not most people, but people that I know will work out about 5 times a week, take 2 rest days. And that kind of works because then your whole situation is done. And that's if you work out legs, abs, your arms, your back, all in one day, which obviously most of us don't do. We pick one area to target and then we do that. I do abs every day actually, so I would be using those every day, but things like legs and stuff like that, I would only be using that 2 or 3 times a week. So it is cool that she did so much work on that aspect. She really did create a lot of workouts. So I feel like you get your money in that aspect right off the bat. The other thing I like is that she did put in quite a few exercises / workouts that only required either dumbbells or no equipment. And she actually lists that on her workouts. So you can choose your workout based on if you're at the gym or if you're at home. I know that a lot of people that DM me say that they still feel uncomfortable to go to the gym. They feel embarrassed. So they want to start doing their workouts at home beforehand. But it is hard to motivate yourself to do your workouts at home when you don't really know what to do. It's even hard for me to motivate myself at home. So having something like this where okay, I don't need any equipment, I just need my yoga mat on the floor and I can get my workout in, I think that that's really beneficial for somebody who doesn't necessarily feel comfortable in the gym yet. And then she also has something for the people who have all of the machines to be able to do the rest of the workouts. And she'll specify that if you need cables or, I don't know, a weight bench or something like that. It's all before you even open up the workout, it says it right on the description line. So I really appreciated that about the app as well. Something I didn't necessarily like was there was no dialogue for the workouts. It's just her video, which is actually really cool that she did the videos with it. So you can watch her form, you can watch her doing it. Damn, is she ever steady, okay? There were a couple exercises I was doing because I did do the workouts. Not all of them, oh my gosh, I'm not crazy. But I did a couple of the workouts and her control, excuse me, it was a little intimidating, but it was really cool to see. So I like that she did the video aspect, but if I'm at the gym and I'm already feeling a little bit self-conscious about being at the gym, I don't really want to be setting my phone up and trying to look at it while I'm doing my workout. I want to be dialed in. Maybe I want to be a little bit more discreet in the fact that I don't really know what I'm doing. And I don't want you to take that the wrong way. There's nothing embarrassing about starting out at the gym, not knowing what to do at the gym. People have been going to the gym for a long time. I know a lot of them, not all of them in the world, but I know a lot of people who work out really often and they never say anything. They are just doing their own thing. They're interested in what they're doing. They're working out. They're focused. They're driven. They're doing their own shit. It's not, you're not looking at anybody else judging them, right? We're the ones who are judging ourselves. Anyway, that went off on a tangent. But if I am already feeling self-conscious, the last thing I want to do is be the person who's trying to set up their phone and watching their app. Do you know what I mean? So I think that it would have been beneficial had she added in an option to have either dings, beeps, something like that to tell you when it's your rest time. Because if you can just look at the exercise and see her doing it, and then put in your headphones and do it until it beeps or dings or whatever. Then you know, okay, I can rest, and then you can pick up your phone, look at the next exercise. Or if you've done it quite a few times and you know what exercise is coming next, you can just follow the beeps. Kind of like in boxing when it's like, you know, the beep goes and then you stop doing your conditioning or whatever, that certain exercise. Your brain can just like be like, okay, it's time to rest now. And then it'll do a different sound for when it's time for you to pick it back up and start over again. I just think that that was a missed opportunity for an option there. And I did look for that option because when I was doing it, there's quite a few, like with the ab section especially, like how am I supposed to make sure when I'm doing like my mountain climbers or whatever that I'm looking and waiting for that rest period? So I don't know. That was just something that I feel like was missing, but could be integrated later on as well. And I think that this, you know, the thing with apps is there's always an availability for updates, and she might hear this kind of stuff and then also implement it. So I think that it's good for us to give our feedback because, you know, we're ever learning and ever changing, and so is technology. So that was something that I think would be beneficial in the future for the app. The other thing that I think would be really cool, and I tried to find it, but I didn't find it, let me know if I'm wrong, is if you could change the time for the rest periods. Because if you're just starting out working out, you're going to have potentially a longer rest period than somebody who has been working out consistently and vigorously. So somebody might need a 90-second rest period, recovery period, whatever you want to call it. And some people might need 60 or 30, or some people might need 120. And it's kind of annoying to have to keep like pressing pause if you need a longer rest period, or kind of annoying to have to keep pressing next if you feel like you're ready to go, because you don't want to be letting your heart rate slow down so much that you're not in that like sweat moment anymore. You just want to be able to come back, regroup, and then go again. So I think it would be cool if there was an option to choose the length of your rest period instead of having it static, because we're all different people. We all have different levels of fitness. Our levels of fitness will change. If we're using this app consistently for an entire year, we're probably not going to need the same rest periods that we would have at the beginning. So I just think that that would have been cool to have like the option. The other thing that I thought was cool, I'm like a broken record. This is what I thought was cool. Something that I also thought was cool is that she has an achievements page. So you have your start, your halfway, your complete for the program. So for the 8-week program and the 10-week program. And then you also get workout badges. So you get like 1 workout completed, 500, blah, blah, blah. I think that this is a great idea. Again, turning your workouts into a game more so. I wish that there were different types of badges other than just 5, 10, 100, 500, whatever. I think that it would be cool if there was maybe like, you know, you set a goal weight and then you hit your goal weight, even though I don't like weight very much, or you had inches or something like that. You wanted to put in your inches, which I actually don't think there's an option for that. And then you got to your goal inches or something like that. If there was like a food diary or something like that, which I don't believe there is either. I think that that kind of stuff is really cool too, because it's one thing to be doing the workouts consistently and get those badges, but I think that it would be cool if there were like interim badges that you could hit and stay motivated with, like, hey, I got 0.5 inches off of my hips this month or something like that. I think that that would be really cool as well. So just if there were a little bit more options for the trophies, I think it's a great idea, but I think there's definitely room to expand on it as well. The last thing I'll say about the app, probably not the last thing, but the other thing I'll say about the app is the profile page is the one that looks the least aesthetically pleasing to me. I wish that it was laid out kind of more like a Facebook almost, if that makes sense. I think that it would be cool if, even if it's only you who can see it, which it is at this point, you're the only person who can see your profile, I believe. See, it's so hard because I'm not like a technology whiz, but I've been playing with the app and this is what I've seen. Is if you had like your profile picture, which I don't have one up, but you could have your profile picture, maybe your goals, maybe your goal weight if that's something that you want, a little bit about your journey, maybe like a diary, something like that you can go and look at. Whereas right now it's just kind of like profile picture up here and then name, birthday, weight, blah, blah, blah. So I think that the profile page could be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. But again, you're the only one seeing it, so I mean, who really cares? But I am the type of person where if something looks shiny, I'm more likely to use it. So there you go. Overall, do I think the Whitney Simmons Alive app is worth it? I think it's absolutely worth it if it's something that's going to motivate you to work out. I love watching Whitney Simmons Instagram video things. I used to use them when I first started out working all the time. when I first started working. When I first started working out, I used to use them all the time. I would just swipe through and do what she was doing. So I think that it's really cool that it's all in one, I don't know, one interface, one app, I guess that's what it is. It's an app. If you are having troubles getting motivated, or if you have no idea what to do in the gym, I think it's a great app. I think that it has a variety of exercises, and that it makes maybe seemingly unapproachable exercises a little bit more approachable, because you can see her doing them while you are doing them. So if you were like in front of a mirror or something, you could look at yourself and then look at her. However, if you are an experienced gym goer, these are probably exercises that you already know about, and you might not necessarily need the app. If you want to do the 8-week challenge, sure, get it for a couple months and then cancel it. It's not a whole lot of money in the grand scheme of things compared to personal trainers, compared to something like Orange Theory or yoga. I like all of those things. I've had a personal trainer, I go to yoga, I do Orange Theory. But if I were to cut all those out and just use this app, I would save a lot of money. At the same time, in the fitness community, not that I'm like part of the fitness community, but in the fitness community, everybody's showing almost the same exercises. Everybody's doing sumo squats, everybody's doing goblet squats. It's what resonates with you and what's going to motivate you to go to the gym that matters. At the end of the day, all of those exercises are out there on the internet, but if you're not going to go searching for them, you're not going to motivate yourself. So if this is something that you think, hey, like this might motivate me, this looks really aesthetically pleasing, this is easy to use, then absolutely, I think it's 100% worth it. But yeah, that's what I have to say about it. I think that it's a cool app. I think that there's room for improvement on it, but I think that she launched with quite a few workouts when she could have skimped on it instead. I think that she put a lot of work into the creative design of it. I think that she put in a lot of physical work by doing all of these workouts to get the videos right. So I think that that's really cool, and I'm really excited to keep using it for the next month. I'll probably cancel my subscription after this month just because I have a lot of other stuff for workout stuff that I go to. But if it seems like it's something for you, I hope that this video helped you on your decision. Again, big congratulations to Whitney Simmons, and other than that, thank you for watching me sweat a little bit, and I will see you in the next one.